What is the image of God and why is it important? We'll answer these questions on this week's Thinking Christianly. Hello everyone, this is Dr. Todd and I want to welcome you to Thinking Christianly, the vlog that seeks to help Christians think biblically about all of life. Now before we get started, if you find these videos helpful, please don't forget to hit the like button. Also, if you want to make sure that you don't miss one, go ahead and click on the subscribe button in the lower left-hand corner of this video. Well, what is this thing we call the image of God? Scripture tells us that God reserves this title for humans and humans alone. But what does it mean? To be in the image of God means several things. Now, I can't explain in great detail each of these facets of what it means to be an image bearer in such a short video, but I can give you a general survey of some of the chief characteristics. First, being an image bearer means that you're a rational creature. You reason, you think, you plan, you dream. Animals or plants don't sit around reflecting on themselves. Dogs don't sit there and wonder, what would it be like to be a cat? Trees don't stand there asking themselves, what is the meaning of life? This ability to use our minds to reason falls to humans and humans alone. And this is an important aspect of what it means to be an image bearer. Second, being an image bearer means that we are relational. We have an ability to connect with God and to connect with others on a deep and personal level, a way that animals and trees simply cannot. We see in the second chapter of Genesis, God stating that it is not good for man to be alone, and he creates a helper suitable for him. We've got to remember that this talks about that first marital relationship, but it also gives us insight into the human design. The fall had not yet corrupted people, and God already realized that for these individuals to flourish, they needed to be able to relate to one another. So, God, from the very beginning, designed us to be relational creatures. And that's part of our image-bearing status. Third, being an image bearer means that we're responsible. In the opening chapter of Genesis, we read that God created male and female in his image and told them to be fruitful and multiply and subdue the earth. Well, this tandem of commands is what we call the cultural mandate. And the cultural mandate simply means that God has charged us with the task of developing our social world, be fruitful and multiply, and our natural world, subdue the earth. The cultural mandate implies that God has woven something into the fabric of our souls that allows us to make decisions about things. And since we are decision makers, this implies that we are responsible creatures. Fourth, being an image bearer means that we're reflectors. And this idea goes back to the reason God created the earth and everything in it in the first place. You see, God did not create the earth because he was somehow deficient. God created the earth because he wanted to set up or construct a stage upon which he could magnify his own glory. And he placed us on that stage as reflectors of that glory so that we could take his reflection and shine it throughout the rest of the universe. In a sense, if you think about it, we as human beings represent the King as we move about through creation. This is a high honor that comes with great responsibility. Well, we've seen that an image bearer means that, or being an image bearer means that we're rational, we're relational, we're responsible, and we're reflective beings. But why is that important? Well, it is important because our fellow human beings, as image bearers, are intrinsically precious to God and dignified. Therefore, we are to treat others with respect that they deserve, not because of something they've done, but because of who they are, by virtue of their image-bearing status. And as we treat others as image bearers, if you think about it, we actually fulfill two great commandments. First, we show God that we love him with all of our heart, mind, soul, and strength because we follow his command. Remember what Jesus said in John 14:21. He said, if you love me, you'll keep my commandments. And so when we treat others with dignity and respect, we're showing God our love for him by keeping his commandments. And we fulfill the second commandment, love others as you love yourself, when we honor them with the dignity that God has bestowed upon them. So, I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions about this video, or you have any ideas about future videos, please leave them in the comments section. Until next time, God bless, and we'll talk again soon.